One of the things that I super love is tie-in merchandise to films and stuff that kind of mention vague. I like vague references on my shirts. I don't like fucking Batman. I definitely don't like it when two things merge. Like, oh, it's Loki and the Joker. I like just like, Primatech Paper Company or Hypnotoad. I like the little references into the thing. I prefer that. Now, this is probably the most obscure Futurama reference I've ever seen in anything ever, and I think they got it slightly wrong, because welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the fairy door. Now, I remember it being scary door, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's a fairy door. That was a really long introduction. This is a fairy door with fairy dust and a magic key. What the fuck is a fairy door, you ask? It appears to just be a small door. I don't know what this is. I saw this and I have literally no fucking clue. And then I read the back and I just got creeped the fuck out. So it's just a door with some fairy dust and a key. The back has a poem. I think I've bought something that's cursed. Anyway, now the enchanted fairies can live in home with you. Oh, fairy, they're vicious. They bite your face off. A little fairy doorway where dreams and wishes hide. I should read this like a mate who's old. A magic land, a far-off place where fairies live inside. Now, you may never see a fairy. They shine just like a star. But wherever there's a fairy door, a fairy won't be far. I don't know what this is! You've just given me a shit poem that somebody clearly wrote in 3 minutes. Now, these are the instructions for how to use this thing. Again, decide where you would like to put your fairy door. I don't know! What is it? I can't decide where I want to put something if I don't know what it fucking is. Sprinkle some fairy dust and leave the key near the door. If your key has disappeared in the morning, your fairy has moved in and is living in your home? As a rent-paying grown-up, this scares me in many things. One is that could break some sort of agreement somewhere. Oh my god, I broke a bit. I saw that was wobbly. Anyway, I was saying, I'm a grown-up. Yeah, apparently, if you leave fairy dust and a key near the door, and your key has disappeared by the morning, you've got a fairy living in your house. If your dog has disappeared by the morning, that's because they ate the key and are now in dog heaven. Right, okay, so, good. Should we open up the fairy door? Because that's what we're here for. Nice, okay. Spare no expense on the back of the fairy door. Right, so this is... Oh, it's not even a door! It's not a door! It's not a door. It doesn't open in any way. It's just a dot of wood. I am so confused. The knob... There's not even a keyhole for the fucking key. It's just a... There's the fairy dust with a little cork in it. Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. Look, fairy dust. AKA glitter. Let's put that back on there. Oh, hang on, shit. Keep away from eyes and mouth. Alright, are we trying to kill fairies or move them into our house? I genuinely don't understand. Let's get the key out. There's the key to the fairy door, which is genuinely spiky and terrible. Oh my god. Right, zooming in. So on one side the key is like this, and it's all shiny and shit. On the other it's flat, because they couldn't be fucked. Also, there's a bit of metal that's come up here. As you can see on this corner, that's really sharp. And also, for some reason, there's a bit of metal that's rode up in the middle there, and it's relentlessly sharp and hurt a lot when I picked it up like that. So this is designed to stab fairies twice. And it doesn't actually fit in the thing. So you leave this here, and the fairy goes, oh, the fairy picks it up, can't open it, stabs themselves, breathes in the dust, and dies. This is like some sort of fairy trap. And I don't understand it. I don't understand any of this at all. And my Lego came off, and that made me sad. Hang on. There we go. Now, is it just a decoration? Oh my god, I think I just literally, by doing that, have worked out what it's for. It's literally just a little decoration you put somewhere, and you go, oh, it's a fairy. Actually, it doesn't look like a fairy lives here. It just looks like the mouse that lives here is really taking the piss.